Get strong.
Hello and welcome to the Rhubarb Brothers podcast. I am your host, Chris.
I'm your host, Brent.
And today this is the first time we've been back in a while.
Yes, I've been wrapped up with college.
We've both been pretty wrapped up in things lately, and
I think the last time we posted was a month ago.
it was end of September, and it is the middle of November right now. So all of October out the window.
God damn. But I'm done with school for now, so I'm happy again.
And I might have some free time. Maybe.
God damn.
Maybe not.
Maybe. Depends how the next few days go.
Yeah. But, so, what's our topic today?
I don't know. We're gonna fucking wing it.
We're just gonna talk and get pretty drunk doing it.
Yeah. It's gonna be a celebratory event. I miss getting drunk here. I do. We've had to grow up the past few months.
Past few months, that's gonna upset my fucking acid reflux.
But now we're gonna be back to our regularly scheduled program.
Yep.
We're gonna have Rachel coming by.
Unfortunately.
Hopefully not.
She kind of just was like, I'm coming over.
In the immediate future. Hopefully she doesn't. Hopefully it's like Rachel time to where like we're sitting down at 10:30 and she's like, it's alright, I'm leaving right now. And then it's like 12:30. Keep in mind she's probably like 20 minutes away at this point. But it's like I'll be there it's 12:30. Oh, I'm on my way. I've got to take somebody home. And then it's about 3 a.m. We're still up, trying to be good people, make sure like we can open the door if she's outside. And then 5 a.m. rolls around and just no Rachel.
It won't be Rachel time, and what we're meaning by Rachel time is that she'll say she'll be somewhere at a certain amount of time. Like, yeah, I'll be over in like 15 minutes. Granted, she says at 11 o'clock at night. Yeah, we don't hear from her until like
4 a.m.
1 o'clock in the afternoon the next day.
She's like, sorry, I don't think I'm gonna make it. No shit.
But no, it's when we don't particularly want her coming by.
Yeah,
that's when Rachel time goes out the window.
No, anytime we've got fucking shit to do. Hey guys, I'm on my way. I'm coming actually.
It's like when we don't want her to be here in a timely manner. That's when she comes in a timely manner.
Yeah, she's right on the fucking dot. I'm about 10 minutes away. Gets here in 7. Really?
And even when she's just... Rachel lives 3 houses down from my house. Even if she's just at home doing nothing and say, do you want to come over and hang out? It'll be 2 hours before she comes over.
She's got to like get ready only to sleep on the couch. Like,
she'll come over, beg us to get food. We get food for her. She sleeps on the couch all night.
Yeah. Without a doubt. All right.
Enough Rachel bashing.
So, I heard something. I was on Instagram, and I heard a thing. And apparently it's normal. What does your mom have of yours?
What?
Does she
like baby teeth and shit?
Yeah.
She got baby teeth.
she has your baby teeth?
Yeah.
She has mine. Is that it?
I know your mom has a lot of things of mine.
Never mind. Nah. Nope.
Funny.
Also, I'm gonna start this trend where I try and cancel Chris. So good luck.
How you gonna cancel me?
Good luck, bub.
How you gonna cancel?
You'll find out.
Okay. So, like, what was the weird shit that mothers would keep of their children?
So, realistically, like, I saw this and I kind of asked my mom. She just has my baby teeth.
That's all my mom has.
But when I turned 18, this is the funniest shit ever. So, I turn 18, I work on my birthday, whatever. I get home and, like, everybody's up. Like, everybody. So, walk in the door, and like how my house is set up, you walk in the door, you can walk further, and then there's dining room, living room, kitchen, all that shit. So I round the wall that leads to the dining room. And there's a table. There's our dining room table. Not a fucking ounce of table surface is visible. It is all covered. There's presents there, and then you would have thought I died at birth. Or the most gruesome way possible. There was a wooden framed thing, this big, has the onesie that I wore home from the hospital. Framed. No. It has a felt bottom, the whole nine. So there's that. There's the cake. There's 18 candles on this cake, I think. All are lit. Looks like a fucking campfire. And then there's framed pictures and shit that I drew in school. Like report cards spread out. Fucking achievements that I've won. It was a fucking shrine. A shrine.
To baby Brand.
I fucking guess. But why? I'm not a parent. But
moms are more sentimental about that stuff.
I guess so.
Yeah, my mom just has baby teeth and pictures, and she'll cry looking at the freaking family album, and she'll just be, "Oh my god, you're so little and sweet," all that shit. I'm like,
she's crying because that's when her life stopped being fun.
Oh wow, that's
I hate to say it, but
that's fucked.
She's like, I used to be so much fun. It's gonna be a rough night.
Okay, so I've been watching a lot of podcasts recently, and it's started to get me more.
My fault. This sounds like a fucking what's the Mexican?
You can hear what it sounds.
What's the Mexican band's called?
Mariachis.
Yeah, it sounds like a fucking mariachi group with the. Just.
But anyway, I've been watching a lot of podcasts recently, and it's kind of sparked my interest again.
Yes.
And for the 24, 25 subscribers that we have and the 11 listeners on Spotify that we have, this is going to be the last time we will use this setup.
Yeah, we got a new setup.
The mics actually came in, so now both of us can have a mic instead of having to share one.
Yeah. Fucking diva.
But our audio interface is not here yet. But hopefully tomorrow it will be.
Tomorrow, yeah. Oh, it's gonna be so fucking sick. I'm excited.
Actually having our own mics.
I'm so excited.
It'll sound so much better.
Alright. Alright. So, we've loosely been on the topic of gender.
Yes.
Let's just broaden that to all things gender.
So, what's really, because I mentioned this to Brant when we were playing Xbox yesterday about being one of the topics that we can talk about. I watched 2 Joe Rogan podcasts this past week. One had Matt Walsh in it, and the other had Dr. Phil. And the Matt Walsh, I like Matt Walsh. He's a little bit of he's a little too far right for me.
Yeah.
He, I don't know if you know him.
I think there's a happy middle ground when it comes to...
Well, he was saying stuff like, to get off topic of gender and everything.
No, I definitely... Does he have a beard and glasses?
Yes.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Because everything in the beginning, I totally agreed with. They started talking about gender in schools and how shouldn't be teaching children all this. Like, yeah.
Yeah, no.
I get that.
I'm not for that.
But he kind of went on a tangent about, everyone who gets married should, procreate, and he wasn't really for gay marriage and everything. It doesn't.
I don't mind that.
I don't mind. It's
fucking... I have a gay uncle.
Yeah.
So, whether it's my perspective on it, I just don't give a shit. Like live your life. What gets me is when it gets flashy. Then I think it's like you're doing it for attention. Because again, I have a gay uncle. Motherfucker lives just like anybody else. He's not wearing a bunch of dicks at a pride. At a pride, he's not doing that.
They do get pretty ridiculous.
He's just normal fucking guy.
Yeah.
Like that, I'm cool with. If you want to be transgender, cool, straight, whatever. Yeah. Not for me. Now, I do have a problem with the flashy gay, and I also have a problem with dudes just like the kid in high school who was like fucking beating women and shit in wrestling.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
I think that, and this is an easy way to fix that, because they want to be like, oh, transgender people don't want to be lumped into one or the other. Why not make it its own fucking category? That way you can have men and women go at each other. That's cool. And you're not taking away from the actual real athletes that are trying to compete with other people of their sex.
Yeah, that's see like if a dude's just beat. All right, I'm gonna say this. It's not gonna be mean, but this kid like was body slamming and curb stomping women, and people loved him for it. Chris does it, and he's a bad guy. So do with that what you will.
But if I identified as a woman, I'm a hero.
Yep. I'm gonna fucking cancel you.
It's the same thing about
Chris beats women for fun. That kid does it for sport.
But it's just like that swimmer and
oh yeah.
Yeah, that won the
dude like broke 8 records.
Yeah. In a woman's category.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
And this dude didn't even try to look like a chick.
What's even better is it'll never be broken again. If they honor that record, it'll never be broken again. I don't care what kind of woman you are, it'll never be broken again.
and that's the thing, like, he was literally lackluster in the male category. Then he's like,
he's like subpar.
You know, I can be actually pretty good in the woman's category.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Dude just says that he's a woman. Doesn't even all he does is grow out his hair a little bit.
See, like,
that's it.
See, like, I think that's funny, because then it's like we get to watch them either like lose the argument of, well, you're the fame, or they go against everything that they believe in. It's just there's a right and a wrong way to go about it. Keep in mind, I'm not educated whatsoever on the whole. I took a race class, race class in gender. They changed it to gender. No, it was race, class, gender, and sexuality is what they changed it to.
Would you have that in college?
I got an A in that class. So, like, I'm kind of...
You're going to be a lawyer.
I had to have an elective, and it was with the professor that I liked. I got a fucking A, didn't I? I did.
Yeah, but that is kind of ridiculous. That has almost nothing to do with your fucking...
I don't fucking... I know, but it's part of the $16,000 that I get to spend and enjoy for 4 years. It's the best. But yeah, it's just like... I don't want to say it's... They teach about it, but they're so touchy about it.
Yeah.
Like, the way they have to do it. Because it's like a trigger for, like, everybody in the class.
Everyone that has colored hair.
Yeah. And, like I've watched, like, there be good, like, we'll go back to, like, the Indians and shit like that. Like, the Trail of Tears. There was, like, the full analysis of it. Both sides. There's that. Then there's, like...
I think what happened to the Native Americans was
awful. I'll say it today. Hate to say it, but that shit was fucking bad. That was not okay. The worst of the worst.
Yeah. Which, I was actually watching Yellowstone, and there was a quote that one of the Indian girls say, is that in Christopher Columbus's notebook, when he first came over here, he said, the native people to here, they don't have any knowledge of bartering with anything. We can give them rocks, and they think it's fucking fantastic. Christopher Columbus literally put in his notebook, they would make terrific slaves.
Yeah.
That's insane. And
exactly.
We have a day dedicated to them.
That's... Exactly. Not gonna get involved in how I feel about that, but whatever. At least they're happy, I guess. Watched like 2 episodes of Reservoir Dogs, so
yeah.
I obviously specialize in.
You specialize in Native American studies.
Yeah.
I watch Reservation Dogs. It's fine.
Yeah. See, who knew?
But no, I think that there should be a separate category for transgender athletes. Instead of lumping them in with one or the other.
Yeah, because it just gets bad. Like, out of everything that I've heard is the issue when a man transforms to a woman and then they just fucking shatter. They shatter records. Like, I don't have a problem with it. Just don't force it on me.
But
because then I get upset.
Their argument is that, well, transgender women and transgender men are actually women and men and all this stuff. They are actually that. And that's a saying that kind of gets to me a little bit. You know that they're not. You know that they're just trying to be. And they can never have the full experience of the man or the woman.
Yeah.
So why are you saying that it's actually them? If you can't have the full experience of being a man or a woman, don't say that's actually what they are.
Yeah. Did you, I forget what it is, and I really don't want to look it up, but did you hear about the woman that, like, changed genders to a man and then ended up fucking killing herself?
That happens more often than not.
Isn't that crazy?
Now
it was like because she wanted to like prove like the wage gap and shit was like real, and she's like, she just couldn't do it. It's like, yeah, this shit hard. It's hard being a dude.
But the suicide rates for transgender people is far higher than normal, and that's part of the reason why is that once they do transition. Even before the bottom surgery and everything, even before that, the suicide rate's high. But suicide rate doubles, which I don't have the analysis or anything, but it's just what I've gathered and heard is that it's twice as bad after they do the surgery.
Yeah.
And
I also think that comes from like the surgery itself. Like when you do that, there's like.
Yeah.
So, like, then it's like, fuck.
And a lot of people want to detransition.
Yeah. Like, that woman killed herself. Just from being a man. Like, that's it?
Yeah.
Like, wow.
They, and I've seen, I'm sure you've seen it on Snapchat. I get, like, a lot of weird Snapchat stories.
I do. I send them to you.
Yeah, you send me a lot of stupid shit.
There's, like, people being horses. And I just had to send it to Chris, obviously.
It was fucking hilarious.
Like, instinctively, Chris would love this.
People pretending to be horses and getting rode around and shit.
There's like a whole park dedicated to it. Like in that video, there's like this is the park, like to pretend to be a dog.
But
they kicked the dogs out, dude.
What the dog doing?
They kicked the dogs out. On the dog park. They said this shit ours now.
Kick the dogs out of the dog park.
Oh shit. God damn it.
But yeah.
It's just wild to me.
It's getting a little out of hand. And a lot of it is, and I think it was the Joe Rogan podcast with Dr. Phil on it where I heard it. But Dr. Phil said that we are trying to cater to people's comfort more than telling them how the truth is.
No, absolutely.
People are scared of telling them how shit actually is.
Well, because, like...
They're worried about their comforts.
You know how it goes. Back to that. You remember that shit I showed you from Dave Chappelle? Fucking Daphne. He stands up there. Everybody fucking hates him in the transgender community. He's a fucking god of war in their community. But it's like... He's like, okay, like... She's transgender. Nobody gives a fuck. But she's a comedian. So he's like, she was one of mine. She was a comedian. Yeah. She speaks out against Dave Chappelle, against the transgender community. They fucking drug her everywhere. Yep. And then she fucking killed herself. Like...
And they tried canceling Dave Chappelle over that shit. When literally all he did was say how nice Daphne was. How good of a person she was. How she could take a joke.
Exactly.
How most people couldn't.
Exactly.
And then he mentioned the whole shit about the LGBTQ, whatever the fuck, EIEIO community started going against her and, like, running her through the fucking dirt just because she supported Dave Chappelle.
Yes.
And it's ridiculous. She was one of yours.
Yeah, she was in your community.
He stood by her, and just because she stood by him, she wasn't part of your shit anymore.
Yeah. There's so many exceptions for me. That's what confuses me. And when it's forced upon me, then I get upset. Because, like, one, nobody's going to tell me what to do. Two, it's like, alright, I'm already trying my best to fucking believe you're a woman, and you're, like, legs up against the urinal, and I'm trying to act fucking normal. And then you're like, you should kill yourself because you're not like me. I'm doing my goddamn best here, alright? Just trying to go through my life. That's it. That's all I'm trying to do.
That's the thing. As soon as you go against their agenda, you're just drugged through the dirt. And a big issue with all this, gender identity shit, all that whatever, is the harm that it causes.
Yeah.
It's just not mental harm and emotional harm.
Yeah.
It's physical harm. Because if you start having gender-neutral bathrooms everywhere instead of having male and female whatever bathrooms.
I will say, one time, I was at Universal Studios. Not my proudest moment, but I did it. There were 3 bathrooms. Men, women, transgender. You know what I did? I went in that transgender bathroom because there wasn't a goddamn line for it. And you know what? I left and felt great about myself. I looked at everybody in those lines. They're like, he used that. I'm like, fuck yeah, I did. You want to use it? You won't have to wait in this line.
Just say I'm a woman.
Yeah, exact. It's like, I can't believe he had the audacity.
And that's the thing. They know how big of a joke it is that if I was to go up to one of them and say I identify as a woman,
they'll
be
laugh
like,
at me.
You're just making fun of pronouns now. You're not like.
Exactly.
What if I actually believe that?
Exactly.
You're just making fun of me. You're not accepting me.
Yeah.
So like,
no, yeah, I get that. No, I swear to God, that's happened to me. Like, I used that bathroom. Everyone was like, what if I was?
Not gonna lie, you could probably pass as a.
What if I was transgender?
You could pass for it.
There's no. This fucking guy.
I'm still waiting to be canceled.
I already told people you beat women for fun.
Here we
go. That's tough.
It's a competition now.
Fucking God forbid.
Are we not going to talk about the other person in the transgender bathroom?
There's Did you know that George Floyd is getting a day dedicated to himself?
That's ridiculous.
You want to know what's even better? Chris calls it National Hold Your Breath Day.
Great, she's here.
Rachel's here. Oh fuck, we gotta let her in.
Oh god.
My god, I'm gonna freak out.
So for you guys that don't know, I have a cat.
Chris doesn't have a cat.
Chris
is being forced to babysit.
It's not my cat.
It's someone near and dear to his heart. It's cat.
And it has been messing with my allergies, something awful.
Yeah, I'm fucking feeling it now too.
Well, you also picked her up and rubbed her on your face, so that probably wasn't the best.
I'm an emotional guy. It's not the cat's fault it's stuck with a fucking schmuck.
Hey. Cat loves me.
Did you tell her how you don't feed it?
No, Can you stop? Can you stop trying to cancel me?
Does she
spreading all these lies?
Does she know that you don't water it?
Man, you're really going all out for this canceling shit.
Oh, I do this shit for sport. Alright. I have a question for you.
Okay.
Because I was watching a podcast and it came up. How do you feel about body positive models? How do you feel?
I don't think that's the image we should be pushing on America.
How do you feel?
Tell
them how you really feel.
That's how I feel.
It pisses me off. For 2 reasons. 1, I'm a man. Since I was a boy, I would walk by Victoria's Secret and I'd give that like side eye. You know?
Give it a double take.
Yeah. Yeah.
Be like, damn, that man.
Now I walk through with my head down. I don't even look up. She's upset.
Rachel, if you're not gonna... I appreciate you not saying anything, but can you please not motion to me?
But yeah, like, it's so sad. Cause like, that's one that pisses me off. It's like, really, like that was one of the few simple pleasures I had about going to the mall, and now I can't even enjoy it. Number 2.
No, I look at the mannequins anyway. I'm like,
they make those heavy too.
It's ridiculous.
Number 2 is that this was brought to my attention that about everything is a fair exchange of goods and services. So like the guy that was talking about it put it in form of a comedian. So like a comedian, you show up to a show, he makes you laugh. That's the exchange. A sports person, you'd fucking pay to go there. They play sports and perform. Traditionally, they might give you a chance to earn money if you bet on them.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. Models neglect eating and work out a lot, right?
To be able to be put on the pedestals like that.
Exactly. That's the exchange.
Now you don't have
Now it's nothing.
Now you don't have to exchange anything and you're still on that pedestal.
It's look at me. And then you get to say, but I'm beautiful.
Yeah. I'm not going to deny there's
beautiful women.
There's beautiful, bigger women, of course. But to have that as the standard of everything and having it say, you don't even have to try anymore.
Yes. It's a handout. Yeah. Like before, it was like prima ballerina shit. It's not the best diet you should be on, but it's a thing. Now it's just like, fuck you. I'm beautiful.
Can you imagine what the other countries think of us? Like, oh, they already think we're fat Americans and everything. Now you see magazines and it's fat Americans.
No, yeah. It's like the shit I hear. It's like, I played Fortnite. That poor little British kid that we were playing with.
He was pretty cool.
He was like, he just assumed we were fat pieces of shit, I'm sure.
Yeah. He's like, oi, bruv, I bet you're eating cheeseburger right now.
Yeah. Dude, he called chips crisps.
Crisps.
That's how you know that shit was authentic. He said crisps.
Brant was like interrogating this child. He's like, what is your accent, dude? You're on an American server.
First of all, the dude shouldn't have been there. Number 2, he's like, I was like, do you call trains trolleys over there? Or,
trolleys?
I'm like, do you say water ball?
Look at my water ball.
I was getting to the bottom of it. He plays Fortnite.
He was getting a little annoying with all of his singing. His singing was awful. Oh my god,
that's all he fucking did was sing.
He sang the same song over and over again. And then this little British kid, every time we were in a match with him and we were on a team, he'd die instantly. Just fall off a cliff.
I was fucking I was babysitting.
And then we go up against each other. Bro clutches up, kills all of us. He was holding back.
I've never been... Oh my god, the cat's dead. The cat ran up to the court. I'm so glad the cat could make it.
Alright, now our topic, we're kind of getting off hand.
Yeah.
What do you think about pronouns?
I think I don't mind. Like, it's different when I get yelled at because I don't understand. That's the shit I'm talking about, right? That shit.
I have no food if that's what you're looking for.
And you're not allowed to drink the Gatorades. I just wanted to drink. Well, you're not drinking the Gatorades.
No, that's for us in the morning.
We've got vodka, we've got Malibu, and we've got beer.
Hey, Rachel, can you do me a favor? Hand me the cat.
I was trying to be quiet and you talk.
Hand me the cat, please.
Yeah.
Since you're...
I smelled her.
I know.
Oh my god, I fucking hates her. The cat's never meowed at me.
Bring over.
A lot of things.
Oh. Okay.
Oh shit. Oh yeah.
Hey, man.
What's up? Alright, so this is the cat. This is Jennifer.
So cute.
Yeah, she's adorable.
Hey. She's trying to find a way to get down right now.
She's got these little legs, too. So she looks like a fucking corgi.
Her face is all smushed, too. You want down?
Oh my god, it's drugged again.
Alright.
I'm drunk, Chris.
What? Yeah, you were zoned. You were zooted.
Rachel's high. I'm drunk.
What? I'm not.
Shut up, Rachel. Nobody fucking asked you.
Alright, do you want to just be in this?
No, I really don't.
Okay.
Good.
Thank you for offering.
I just figured I'd ask since I remember last time you're like, I'm not going to be a part of your stupid podcast again.
What's so bad?
What was it? One person
I
said
gave you
she
one.
looked-
I gave you one critic
Stop talking
review.
about it. Let's just not talk about
Somebody said something negative and she like cried.
She could not handle the hate.
it. I can't. I can't.
Oh, trust me, we know.
So honest,
You're a
not
people
handle that.
pleaser.
It makes me so sad. I'm just gonna sit on the couch.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Like I said, the cat has more of a personality than Rachel does.
Alright.
Damn. You're not gonna defend that?
She can't.
She can't handle the hate.
What?
You made her upset.
Shut up.
No, I really don't.
She's
your job,
crying.
Rachel. Quit your job. This shit almost empty.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm so serious.
Dude, it's halfway.
Almost empty.
What's your topic?
It's gender.
Do you guys want to be hated on?
Yep.
Sure.
Fucking, I've been trying to cancel Chris the whole time.
He has been saying lies.
This cat is so cute. I can't.
What?
Ro-
This cat is so cute.
Rosa Parks Day. You know what they call it in Chris's household? Naggy bus passenger day.
You're freaking kidding me. Quit it. Oh, time to take the pill.
What did I tell you? Fucking nuisance. Nuisance.
It's a set alarm ring. Sorry.
I know what it is.
This cat is staring at me.
Okay, that's fine. We're trying to do a podcast here.
Can we resume this tomorrow?
No. I want this done. Fuck it.
Let's get